Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Mailbag. So this is our brand new series. We introduced it last week, where I just answer all of the community's questions, and I got a shout out to you guys. The very first episode, I think we got a little over 20 questions, and I apologize if I didn't get to them all, but this episode, you guys damn near doubled your questions, which lets me know you're very interested in this series. And as long as you guys continue to have questions and topics that you want me to talk about, we'll continue to make it. So, I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. If I neglect your question, please just ask it next time. We might have to move to 2 episodes a week, and this is going to be rapid fire. Last week, we spent like the first 10 minutes of the video answering one question. I gotta try to stop being such a long talker and such. I'm doing it right now. All right, let's go. Owen Baker says, best training to coin method. There's not much to do right now. Let me jump on over to the store here and just double check. In my opinion right now, don't try to convert your training coin. If you have training right now, in my opinion, like of course you can, risk it and open up this 78+0 chill pack. They still have, I believe, some veterans in flashbacks and whatnot. None of this stuff is honestly worth using your training. Hang on to it, because I think what I'm hoping for and what everybody's hoping for is some type of blitz offers that are going to be coming with the Zero Chill promo, probably around Christmas time. So right now, don't use your training to convert it to coins, because I think hopefully we'll see some other stuff that you can utilize that towards. Should I be loading up on coin, training, or kindling for Zero Chill? A little bit of both. Coin is always king. Training, I think you want to have a safe amount. When I say safe amount, like maybe 20k. Kindling, you probably want to try to get a safe amount, somewhere around maybe 10 to 20k of kindling. We did get to a point last year with snow where there was too much of it, and I remember towards the end of the promo, everybody was like, what do I spend my snow on? And Kralo's sarcastic answer kept telling us to go to the store and use the snow store at that time. I got a feeling that happens with kindling as well. So right now it's hot, it's good to have, but you got to try to find a balance on how much is too much and how much is enough, with hopefully blitz offers coming up. Yeah, who knows how much you're going to need. I would say a safe number right now is maybe between 10 and 20k for kindling, 20k for training, and coins. Get as many coins as you want right now. Twisted Knight also says, do we spend coin on Zero Chill? So do we spend coin on Zero Chill, or should we low-key be buying up NFL 100 players and other top-end cards? Promos like this are going to make some of the top-end cards that are not related to this promo a little bit cheaper. I don't think flipping NFL 100 cards is the move, if that's what you're asking, like investing in them because their price is going to go up dramatically. I think it's a good time to build your team because the market's down. Hopefully that helps. Nathan says, I have a Steelers team. Everyone I could possibly have. Chems all max, only at 92 overall. As the year goes on, will I still be able to keep up with the God Squads, or do theme teams historically only really reach maybe 95 overall max? Yeah, man, theme teams are tough at this point in the year. They did give us kind of a dedicated promo to theme teams last year, which was it Theme Builders, I believe, or is that this year? They did a theme team type promo last year, and it was really cool, but unless you're a really, really, really good player, theme teams versus God Squads is going to be tough all year round. To me, theme teams are something fun to do at the end of the year when we stop getting as much content and we have a lot of options to choose from. Like my Eagles theme team right now is like an 89 overall, and it's just not going to be competitive with most teams. You having a 92 is really, really good though. Matching up against super duper goon God Squads, you're probably going to struggle again unless you're a really, really good player. But I don't know. Steelers are a popular team. You might want to stick with them. Super Bowl promos probably coming up. Playoffs. If the Steelers make the playoffs, you're going to get some help there. Super Bowl. They've won a lot of Super Bowls, so you might get some cards there. You'll be okay. You'll be okay, but you're probably still going to struggle a little bit. What's the best way to stack up on training? It's going to sound sarcastic. It's going to sound simple. Buy cards for cheap training and hang on to the cards, and then if you want to get the training from them, quick sell those cards for the training. Like, basically just buy the, you know, the lowest values. Of course, you can find my training spreadsheet down below in the comments section. It's not updated as of the last couple days, but of course you can always copy a file of it yourself and save it and update it yourself. But yeah, stacking training, pretty simple. Buy training, quick sell it, hang on to it. Why do you have such a nice beard? Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say. Should I invest in gifts or straight up do packs and make coins? I would say make coins. I'm a little hesitant with the gifts, right? So I opened one. If you guys caught my video earlier this morning, we purchased one of the extra large gifts. The difference between this year and last year is, like, last year we just had, you just randomly opened up a gift pack and you got, like, sometimes you got large gifts, sometimes you got extra large, and the odds were pretty good last year. This year, I don't know what to expect. All I know is that EA has set the value on these, so, you know, I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to have large gifts, and this is going to happen on the 25th when these things unopen, or open, I should say. Everybody's going to undercut each other, and that could tank the price drastically on whatever's in here. Now, if we get a blockbuster card like a Bo Jackson or a Randy Moss or something crazy, who knows what's going to happen then, and that could happen. But for me, I'm going to be hesitant with gifts just because I'm a content creator and I want some YouTube content. I'll probably open up a few just so I can have them for a video, but just be careful, man, because a lot of people, gifts are really fun and a lot of people are going to be, you know, obtaining them. And I just don't want you guys to get into a situation where you're stuck undercutting everybody else and then you're not getting a great value. So proceed with caution unless you have a lot, like not unlimited, but unless you have a ton of coin, kindling, training, all that stuff. Don't invest too much in gifts. I would hate to be wrong here. That's why I keep saying I don't know, but proceed with caution there for sure, because I just don't know what to expect out of these at all. All right, QB predictions for the NFL 100. Steve Young, these are guys that I think are going to actually get cards. I think we'll maybe see 4. Steve Young, Joe Montana, Brady's going to get named to that team, but I don't think they'll give him a card because he just got a card so recently. John Elway, maybe. I know a lot of people want to see Brett Favre in the game. Will Brett Favre make the team? I don't know. I don't think you'll see a guy like Troy Aikman make the team. I think the best out of all of them is going to be Steve Young. I think the rest of the guys that make the team, maybe Peyton's on there and Peyton gets another card. I think they're all going to be pocket passers, and to me, pocket passers just ain't the move this year or many years, honestly. So, with that being said, I think Steve Young's going to be the best. If he gets named to the team, they'll probably give him a card because he's due for an upgrade, and that card will probably be pretty good. Been mentioned in videos by Zerk and Rayweather. Now, any thoughts on potential onslaught of overpowered abilities coming to MUT and how it might change the meta? Absolutely. It's going to happen. I thought about making a video of this myself. I will show you guys within the game. I'm looking for the right button on my stream deck here. So we are getting to a point where thresholds are getting met, and you know, obviously cards are getting better, so we're gonna see some crazy abilities. Like if you look at Torrey Holt, just a wide receiver here, we unlocked Playmaker on him, so that's like one that's kind of new to the game right now this year. But if you look down here and you see, all you got to do is go to any, you know, kind of power up that you have, and you're looking at Torrey Holt could get spin cycle, grab and go, jukebox. These are not things that, you know, we're not familiar with, right? But you start putting them on a wide receiver and that could get really glitchy. You then take a look at, you know, like defensive cards. Let me find Lawrence Taylor. Like eventually look at some of the abilities he might be able to get. All you got to do is go to tier 3 and go down to the bottom on your best power-ups. And we have finesse specialist, run stopper, strip specialist. We'll take a look at like maybe Dion. Like there's a lot of abilities that we haven't seen yet that are going to be coming out. But then there's also a lot of abilities that really high-end cards are going to get that's going to make them just even crazier. We saw it with, you know, Human Joystick, with Devin Hester. You know, you're starting to look at, imagine Dion with Enforcer. He's already an insane cover guy, right? Is he ever going to get 95 hit power? Maybe not. But then you put, you know, Secure Tackler on him. Strip Specialist is a new one that's starting to come around. So there's a lot of abilities, and I don't even have the time to go through all of my items here, but if you just go through all of your power-ups in the game and take a look at the different archetypes are the, you know, the little symbol up in the top left, you can see various abilities that these cards are going to get, and there's some really interesting ones out there, you know, to look out for. So man up, that's one that we see I think with cornerbacks right now, but you start putting that on middle linebackers and zoned out on linebackers. You can also see the stuff in CFM. There's going to be a lot of crazy abilities coming, and I'll tell you other thing that's probably going to happen really soon is we're going to get to a point where you're going to be able to get maybe 4 X Factors on each side of the ball. They're going to increase that number. It's not going to stay 3 for the rest of the year, in my opinion. So we'll have to just wait and see when that happens, but it's gonna. One of my favorite YouTubers, even though I'm a Cowboys fan, shout out to that guy anyways. Keep up the entertaining videos. I pulled Larry Allen NFL 100. Should I sell now or wait? And do you think EA is going to screw us on the Mahomes Limited? I think Mahomes will get a card this promo. Will it be a LTD? I have no idea. I don't think they will give us an LTD, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do. As far as Larry Allen, you're a Cowboy fan, I would keep him. He's a pretty solid card. The prices on those NFL 100 linemen went really, really down in price. Bad timing. They came out right before a huge promo, if not the biggest promo of the year. So, in my opinion, I'm probably keeping the card, unless you really, really need the coin. Like, if you're broke, or if you're under, like, maybe 500K, you might want to sell them and use those coins for some more skilled positions, wide receiver, you know, quarterback, halfback, things like that. How do you know to read defenses? I get this question a lot, and honestly, I'm not like the greatest player, to be honest. A lot of people tell me like I'm not as bad as I say I am, but I think I'm bad at this game. Reading defenses for me comes with practice and repetition, and I've been playing Madden for probably longer than some of you guys might even be in age. Like, I've been playing Madden since Sega Genesis, way back in the day. You just pick up tendencies, like, you know, tendencies in the meta. You know, the running meta is, you know, you see somebody coming out in I form, it's probably going to be a stretch or a dive. You see somebody coming out in bunch, there's probably going to be a quarter route, a drag, and in a streak. Like, it's just tendencies on not only your opponent, but the community as well, and you just have to learn to kind of adjust to those things and spot those things out. And that's also how you kind of have a good user, is you know routes that people are looking for. Posts over the middle, drags under the middle, you know, corner routes, crossing routes, the things that you would deem as cheese that people run and they're glitchy. You gotta read those and spot them, and you gotta user them and take them away. And that, I mean, that's all I could really say, man. That's all I could say. What are your plans for freeze for no money spent? Right now, I'll tell you this. I am, you know, I tell you guys about the RPlay app, and I might get to a point where the RPlay and remote play apps, I might get to a point where on my second channel I make a dedicated video to this, how to set it up, because I still get a lot of questions. I am really, really enjoying just being at work. Well, I'm not enjoying being at work. I'd much rather be home making videos for you guys. But these Hearth solos right now, playing from the remote play app from my phone at work, like, I am knocking these down, and they're pretty easy. And when it comes to playing on your phone, like, you just control the offense. You can make a pass and let the computer run for you, or I've been running jet sweep with Devin Hester and letting the computer run for me, and then I just let the computer play defense. You gotta have a solid team to do that. Not a great team, but a solid team. These rewards are pretty good. They're small and they're random, but you can you know, make some kindling off of these. I've pulled, you know, I dropped a video earlier this morning where we opened 3 frozen player packs. I've pulled 3 more. I've pulled 2 puzzle pieces this morning. For no money spent, guys, right now, all you can really do is play house rules and play these solos. Earn as many gingerbread men and kindling that you can. There's not really a great coin making method. Like, there's no, you know, I showed you guys the store a little while ago. There's no pack that we took advantage of in Most Feared and MUT Superstars. There's no like 79 to 82 overall pack that we can flip and turn into kindling and you know, buy cards with training, then turn that to kindling. Like, there's, you know, those methods that I've posted in the past. There's not one of those options right now that I've been able to find out, because we just have an 82 plus pack and a 79 or 78 plus pack They didn't give us one of those little range packs. Those are the money makers. So right now, I'm not finding a great way to make coin, but we'll have to wait and see, because if we get blitz offers, everything's going to shoot up in price, especially cards that require kindling and training, which is pretty much everything. So even, you know, it might not be a bad idea if you get cards that give you kindling, like Ultimate Freeze cards. Just hang on to them. I tell you guys this all the time. Those cards are not going to lose their value. They're not going to burn a hole in your pocket or your binder. If you need the kindling from them, you can quick sell them. If prices go up, then you can just sell the card. And it's press the wrong button there. It's just it's a good strategy. Hold on to cards, and then you can make a decision when you need to make a decision. Would Megatron have 2 different power-ups if he gets the Master card? He already has a free safety power-up. Yes, the answer is yes there. He'll get a wide receiver card. The wide receiver card will have a power-up, and it'll be its own separate card. Love your streams on YouTube. What players do you think are good to invest in now that will be useful for endgame, such as Julio, Bell? I'm not really investing in much this year, to be honest. You can always look at guys like Julio. Yes, you want to look at guys that maybe haven't gotten a card lately. You know, Tyreek Hills, of course, are always very popular. Mike Vicks, Randy Mosses. You know, the guys, put it like this. Think about the God squads that you face in Weekend League, and think about the teams that you say, damn, I'm playing the same team every game. Think about those players. Those are the guys that are going to probably shoot up in price. The most popular cards. You can search those on MUThead. That's what I got. Is there any way to fix the daily mission count? Because a second 93-94 power-up pass would be pretty good. I'm not sure what you mean by fix the daily count. I actually earned mine yesterday. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So if you go down, and if you guys were unaware, if you go all the way down, nope, we don't want to be in Ultimate Challenges. I was on the wrong screen there. You do get another power-up pass, a 93-94 power-up pass for 150 daily missions. So you go to MUT Dedication, you go to Daily Engagement. No, is that the one? Yes, Daily Engagement Milestones. As you can see, if I scroll down here, all the way down to the bottom, 150 daily missions gives you a 93-94 power-up pass. So that's how you check your progress. Do your dailies. That's all I can say, man. If you do them every day, you're probably at 150 or very, very close. And then if you kind of look upcoming, we have, you know, 175. I'm getting another 95 power-up pass. So that's 24 days. At 200 missions, 96 power-up pass. At 230, a 97. At 260, a 98. And then 399. And this will kind of give you a hint at when, you know, the next series might be. You know, by the time we get to 200, we're what, like 50 days away? That's probably going to be right around when we see another level increase, because they're going to probably give us another level cap that when we get to that level of probably 90, it's going to give you a 96 power-up pass. But that's how you check those daily missions. Got a shout-outs to my guy right here with the Syracuse Orangeman logo, S saying, gonna need you to check out that powered-up Carson. It's off the chains. I did buy him yesterday. Have not powered him up. I need him to get one more card. Once Carson gets another card, I believe he will have Escape Artist at that point, and with his throwing stats, he's going to be a pretty solid card. What exactly is chemistry, and how do you use it to your advantage? So I'm going to let you know this is the last question of the video, because we're approaching the 20-minute mark, and I don't want these videos to be that long. I will probably, because there's so many other questions I haven't answered, I'll probably try to make another video after this one in a couple days, and just kind of, this will be my ending point, and I will continue to answer the questions from that point and beyond. But let's go over chemistry. If you want a really, really, really good deep dive in it, go watch the MUT Mailbag from last week. It came out, I think, last Wednesday, because I got a pretty similar question of what are the best chemistry boosts, and I think I talked to that more in detail. I'll give you a simple thing here. Chemistry is a way to make the cards on your team better. So you get to choose your chemistry through the upgrade. So you upgrade any card. I pressed the wrong button there. Just like you would power up a card, and you don't even need it to be a power up. You can go to a regular card like this Quentin Nelson. You go to upgrade, and you want to look for the chemistry slot, and there's a bunch of them. So there's Balance Stow, Power Run, Zone Run, Play Fake, West Coast, Go Deep, and I think that's it. So there's 6 of them. you can see on your screen what they boost. So tier 1, Go Deep's going to give you, block, break sack, and block pass. I don't remember what BPR is, my bad. Tier 2 gives you throwing power and spec catch, and you can use your right analog stick and go all the way down to see what tier 6 is. If you don't know how to get to tier 6 or tier 5 or 4 and so on, in your lineup screen, you go over to the right. My face cam might block it, but you go all the way to the right here and you look under chemistry, and it tells me here I have 30 of 30 West Coast cards. So I went through all of my cards and I put West Coast Chem onto them to get to a point where I'm at 30 of them. And then if you go ahead and hit X, it shows you all of the active boosts. It even highlights the cards on your screen. And this is why chemistry is so good. It makes your cards better. It gives them stats that are increased other than just what that card comes with. So I hope that kind of generic answer helped out. But again, go watch my theme team video, because that really talks about chemistries. And then go watch last episode of MUT Mailbag, where I went into this, like I said, for like 10 minutes and went over, in my opinion, the best chemistries and whatnot. Thank you guys so much for all your questions and tuning in once again. Like I said, I'm going to try to answer more of the questions on that post because there were so many. And yeah, that's all I got, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, more content is coming out. I'm going to be dropping a video as soon as it drops, and then we're going to be live streaming because I'll be home tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.